Hi guys. So another video to the topic Eva on the way to the TED Talk. So yeah, I was thinking about um, one of the events from my past which led to my decision to raise my voice, not in a sense of um, parenting people or discipline them or whatever, because I know now everything is coming from me. Everything I see is an assumption I have, obvious or deeper inside of me, that has to play out in my reality. But back to the event, what happened in my past. There was a situation where I had I cannot tell the names of the people, but yeah, I was late for an appointment and there were other people involved, and I make these other people angry. I made these other people angry, and they started to blame me in front of others and telling me that I have ruined the whole life of one of these people because I was late. Okay, it's maybe not easy to understand because I cannot tell the whole situation, but it was a really um, significant situation for my, for my path. So um, I didn't I didn't understand why this person was so over the place, because yes, I was late, but um, I knew I didn't ruin the life of this other person. It was just an annoying situation, and um, this person which blamed me was not under control, just let the emotions out, and I was so affected from that. I got completely quiet. I couldn't, it was like I've lost my voice. I couldn't say anything, and I was completely shocked because um, it, it, it felt like I, yeah, it felt like I've lost my light. You see, even when I want to talk about this now, it's really not easy, but not in the sense of that I didn't overcome this or didn't integrate this. It's more, yeah, it's I couldn't understand what's going on. And after this person which blamed me had left, I was sitting in my car and I was just crying. And uh, as I found back to myself, I made as a decision, and I said to myself, I will never lose my voice again. I will never let someone blame me so much in public that I don't know what to say. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's better to be quiet, and this shows you are in your power. It's not always that you have to say something, but this was more than going quiet and knowing about the power, because I didn't know. I just felt weak and I didn't understand. And so I decided to learn how to speak for myself, how to find back in my power, and how to trust my intuition. Don't give in what other people are saying. And yeah, the same day I was scrolling through Facebook and an advertisement popped up for Women Speak. It's a platform where you can learn to speak in a feminine way, powerful feminine way. And then I attended some master classes and they were really, really powerful. And I also had some aha moments. So I really, yeah, I really was like drawn to this TED Talk path. And you know, that's how our awareness works. My awareness was on I want to learn how to speak powerfully, and then I saw this advertisement on Facebook, and this was not a coincidence, of course, because my attention was on this topic and my awareness had to show me this. So you can always trust your awareness, your imagination. It's always working for you. No matter if the topic is good or bad, it's always working. Always what you intend, what's dominant in your focus, that has to be shown to you. And so, yeah, I attended these master classes, but still I was holding back my stories. I learned how to speak, and yes, there's still more to do, but I was not comfortable to share these certain kind of events that happened. And on the other side, I know when I start to tell more of these events that happened and how I integrated them and how I discovered more of myself as I went through this. I know I have a responsibility for, especially as a coach, to be authentic and to show the people what's possible through my own example. And so now it's because I'm also taking part in a 21 days challenge in a group. I got to know over it's complicated to tell, over Insta, and it's a very nice group with very ambitious people, and they all want to learn to get more visible and to speak up for themselves. So I also have to take the task. And that's why I started with this event. And now it was like say 3 years ago, I don't know, something like this. Now I'm on another point in my life. Now I know when these things happen, it's not about blaming the other people. It's about knowing that this was coming from me, because I might have had an assumption that I'm very little. I have no light. Um, I'm doing everything wrong. I'm always late, and I'm like I deserve to be treated like this. So when I have such an assumption, then my awareness says, okay, yes, yeah, I have to prove her right, and I will show her. I will show her this. So that's why I had experienced this, and now you see, I grew up. Now the opinion I have about myself, the convincings, the how I feel with myself, um, is different. So now all these possibilities, they still exist, but I don't experience them very less, because it's not a root assumption or not a dominant assumption about myself anymore. And that's why my awareness has to show me other things, like people treat me very well, they prioritize me, they show me that they like me, they are kind to me. And of course, there are still some situations that are or that can be annoying, but now I'm coming from another point of view, and that's all it is. In the past, I had a certain kind of view. I was looking from a certain angle, and that's why I experienced this event from this angle. And now I'm looking at these events differently. I don't take it personally. I take it as information about myself, what I'm thinking, and in which state of being I am. And I I wouldn't say that I'm totally neutral, but I can catch myself very fast. Sometimes I had to laugh. So like, oh my God, Eva, what did you create? And so that's the point. I want you to get that you can take responsibility for what you are experiencing, because it's just your awareness showing you what you believe, and that you also have the power to change your point of view, and to change firstly the point of view you have about yourself, and that it is possible to get out of this circle. Maybe if you experience this a lot, like feeling bullied or treated treated like crap, it's the other people have no choice than doing this to you, because you are looking from that angle, and you can only see them like this. So my work is about getting your mindset right. And that means that you learn how to master your mind. And I'm trained to know a lot about consciousness, so I know that everything what you can imagine, the good and the bad, exists in your consciousness. And if you want to, or let's say it like this, every experience you have and you can ever have is existing in your consciousness, because you are an unlimited multidimensional being, and every possibility, also the ones you don't like, they have a right to exist, because everything together makes the part of the whole, the parts of the whole. And so you cannot get rid of something you have experienced or a possibility that might exist, but you don't choose. It's about letting them be there, accepting them as part of the whole. And that goes the same for your past events. It's not about healing yourself or doing anything with that. It's just about accepting that your consciousness, God wanted to make experiences through you and also these ones, but you don't live there anymore. You have chosen to experience now different things. And that's it. Because every time you go back to this time when this happened, then you bring light, the light you are, you bring light to this event, and you make it alive again, and you experience the emotions and whatever thoughts belonging to this. And this is why everything exists at the same time, so you can always jump from this reality and this reality, and you have to make sure the state you want to be in, the reality you want to live in, is the one you really enjoy. And so it's not about looking back or looking outside of you. It's about going inside and stepping back from this physical human being, taking that not too seriously, and just deciding which character I want to play in this game of life now. And you're coming from the highest angle when you do this, from the highest point of view, from the God's point of view, and you see yourself and others in the best light. And when you are doing this, you can only make choices related to this. So you will choose your best life, your dream life. You will choose to see yourself as the best person ever. And from this point of view, you can only also see other people like this, because you always get the version of others related to the version which you are. So now I have a different connection to this person which blamed me in the past, because I am looking from another point of view, and I have to see, and I had to see, and I still see this person differently, and this person behaves differently. So you are the only one which can make the changes. It's not about the other people, the other things, situations. Everything is first coming from you. And if you're really that brave that you take this responsibility, decide consciously what you want and stick to that, you will see your surrounding and the people appearing differently to what you are used, to what you were used in the past, quote unquote. So yeah, that was it for today. um, Thanks for listening and watching. Bye.